Hi, good afternoon, it's Simon at Vans today in Worcester. I'm going to give you a quick video walk around of this 2016 on a 16 plate. It's a Toyota Hilux 2.5 D4-D active in the single cab variant with four-wheel drive. Obviously quite a rare bit of kit, isn't it? Loads of double cabs around, there's not much in the way of single cabs. And obviously not much around with this kind of pedigree, so it is a one keeper from new vehicle and it has covered 67,600 miles. The great thing about this vehicle is it's in exceptionally clean condition as far as I'm concerned for the age and the miles. Really tidy. Now there's a couple of really minor bits that I'll point out to you as we go around. A couple of little minor jobs that will get done on it, but overall I think you're going to think that this is the one for you. This is the nice clean tidy example you've been looking for. So let's start up here on the roof. So the roof is in a good condition. It hasn't been walked on, hasn't had stuff coming off the load bar and scratching it. It is in very clean tidy condition. If we come down to your windscreen is in good clean tidy order as well. Okay, so there are no major stone chips on there, nothing to worry about. In fact, I'm hard pushed to see a stone chip, but certainly nothing that's going to cause either of us any grief. A couple of minor spots just up here on the roof edge, stone chips that just need a polish back and a touch in. Okay, don't know whether you can see them, but minor bits there. We'll get those teeth cut back and the chips touched in. Coming down onto your bonnet again is in exceptionally clean condition. A rarity for a Hilux in the fact that the paintwork hasn't started to peel off the air vent on the bonnet. It is in good order. The bonnet as a whole, as I say, is very tidy condition. Not really anything to point out to you on there. Coming to the front of the vehicle, the front grills, front of the front bumper, all very clean and tidy. Your passenger headlight unit, they're plastic on these things, okay? When they've been worked hard, they can get scratched up. These are all very nice and clear as they should be. Front bumper corner, passenger side's very good, no scuffing or anything like that. And if we just get down low here, pointing the camera down the side of the vehicle, next to nothing really to point out to you. You know, if you're being really fussy, there's ever such a slight mark on the passenger door, little ding. There is a scratch on the quarter. I will point that out to you when we get around to there, but it is really tidy down the side of the vehicle. Let's just finish off the front end and come round to your driver's headlamp unit. Again, a nice, clear, good condition unit. Your driver's side front bumper corner, no significant marks on there at all. If we're being really fussy, and it's highlighted more by the iPhone camera than by the naked eye, you've got some very light scratch marks there, but as I say, probably highlighted more by the camera than anything else. Now I'm just going to be battling a little bit with the shadows from the lovely sunshine that we have this afternoon, but hopefully you can see there your driver's side front wing, that's all in good order, no dents or dings, no stone chips, all very clean and tidy. Your driver's side steel wheel, it has a Yokohama Geolander tyre fitted to it. There is some minor corrosion on your steel wheel, nothing major. And your tyre has plenty of tyre tread depth. Hopefully you can see that on the camera there. Experience tells me there's probably 5 to 6 millimeters in there. Now, I don't know whether you can see, let the camera adjust a little bit. In your arch there, all pretty clean and tidy. Mirror unit, driver's side, that's all good. Mirror itself's all good and the unit is nice and secure. Okay, your aerial is currently sat in here and Jesus, that needs a bit of WD on it. However, aerial comes out and is in good order, if slightly bent at the top there. Point that out to you, okay, so that you know that it's in good order. Driver's side door glass, that's in good order with no scratching from the glass coming up and down. What you do have on Hiluxes is you have this protective strip here. It's a bit of paint protection film, bit of PPF. What happens is you get a bit of dirt in around the edges. What it does do is it stops the stone chips on the leading edge of the door there, but obviously you can get the dirt in there. Okay, so there is a little bit of dirt just behind the paint protection film. But yeah, so you either get rid of the paint protection film to get rid of the dirt, or you just leave it on and let it do its job. Driver's side door itself, that's all good. Let's have a quick look at your door edges. So the door edges, if I bring the camera down, they're all the correct gap. We have a couple of really minor chips just down there, but we'll get those touched in for you. Again, we have a bit of additional paint protection film just on the leading edge here. This is all factory fit stuff. We have a really minor mark there, hardly noticeable if I'm honest with you. And if I actually think a little bit of T-cut will help to get rid of that. If I get down low, hopefully you can see the sills are looking in good order with no damage on them from off-roading or anything like that. Those are all good order. Your rear tub, again, we have paint protection. This is all again factory paint protection film there. A little bit of dirt got in around the edges of it, but the tub itself is in really clean, tidy condition. Try and get my shadow off it. And then in the back here, as you can see, we have a Toyota load liner. And then back of the cab, obviously normally the really worked area of a single cab, isn't it? We have a little mark here that needs touching in. We do have the opening rear window, which is quite a nice option to have, isn't it? And we have, the people that have been running it have put this protective cover around the rollover bar here. And they've obviously got these up as well at the moment. So anything of additional length, you can rest it on here and have it resting over the top of the cab. But essentially it's in very good condition. I think what we probably have got is a couple of the, we can put a couple of extra zip ties on the bar there. One looks as though it's broken here, doesn't it? We'll put a fresh one on there and we'll get a couple of touch-ins done on the back there. But essentially very clean and tidy. And even looking into the back of the vehicle, as you can see, the load liner doesn't appear to have done much of a job either. Now, back of the vehicle, your driver's side headlamp unit, that's all in good order. Sorry, I forgot this wheel here. So we've got a factory steel wheel with another Yokohama Geolander tyre there. That has plenty of tyre tread depth on it. What we have got is we've got a little bit of surface corrosion on the ladder chassis, which obviously if you're looking at pickups, you know is pretty standard on them. It's very much surface stuff. What we will do is make sure it's all jet washed off properly, wire brush it and treat it for you. It is very standard on any pickup that you look at, so don't have a heart attack about that. Looking down the side of the pickup from this angle, hopefully you can see nothing to point out to you in any major way at all. You've got all your handy little tie points here. If you want to put a tarp cover over the back, they're all there for you. And then coming around to the back of the vehicle, looking at your tailgate, again on a pickup, the working part of the vehicle, and again there's one minor little ding on it. Hasn't broken the paint. It is here. It is very minor, and that is about your only mark on it, which is quite exceptional really for a single cab Hilux. High level brake light, as you can see, that's in good order. If you have a look at the top of your rear bumper, again it's very clean and tidy. You know, very minor marks here, but on the whole, you know, really minor little ding there, but on the whole exceptionally clean and tidy. Now to open these tailgates up, pull these two handles back towards you, drop the tailgate down, and then there's your load liner, which, as I say, has hardly done a job at all in its life. And you know why it hardly done a job at all in its life? Always have a look at the paintwork in between the tub and the tailgate, because if they've been worked hard, generally these bits of paintwork here are scratched, full of concrete, full of, you know, just full of general shite, for want of a better word. You know, and it just shows that the vehicle's been abused. But as you can see with this one, really clean and tidy. So nice to see. Passenger side of the vehicle, again, looking down the side of it, pretty damn straight and tidy. Let's have a look. Your rear light unit, as you can see, that's in very clean, tidy condition. No tow bar on this one, by the way, but your rear lower bar there on the back it's all there to accept the tow bar. You have elements of corrosion just on the edges of these. I'm sure we can get those sanded down and retreated. Now, rear quarter. Did I see something earlier on? Can you see something there? There's just ever such a slight little sort of dingy scratch. It hasn't broken the paintwork. You know, there's a minor little mark there. You know, I really am searching out for damage to show you. But on the whole, pretty clean and tidy, isn't it? Back of the vehicle again, steel wheel, minor bits of corrosion on the steel wheel. It has a matching Yokohama Geolander tyre to the rest of the vehicle. That appears to have plenty of tyre tread depth on there as well. And then your tie down points on the vehicle, as you can see, again, are pretty much unused and are all pretty good. We do have a little scratch here, as you can see. We'll get a touch-up stick on that, get that sorted out for you. But again, really clean and tidy. And then single cab passenger door, again very clean and tidy. Mirror unit nice and secure, front and back. Door handles all good. Again, we got a little bit of dirt ingress on behind your paint protection film here, and then just down there. But your door edges, you have a couple of minor little marks, as you can see. We'll get the touch-up stick on those, but they all line up as they should. All pretty good. And then passenger front wing, that's all looking good, no damage. Again, steel wheel on this side has another matching Yokohama Geolander tyre. Steel wheel does have elements of corrosion on it, and then you've got front and rear mud flaps fitted to it as well. And I will show you the inside of the vehicle. Right, sorry about that, a little bit of interruption on the video, but we'll patch this together so it should hopefully flow through. I'm no Steven Spielberg, but anyway, let's look at the vehicle. Passenger door card, as you can see, clean and tidy. There's no excessive wear or tear. Your pimples in your covers aren't full of dust and mud like you see on the ones that have been worked. Inside your door card's clean and tidy. Look at your door shuts. Your door shuts are really clean and tidy. Coming down to your sills, hopefully you can see, look at the sills. The sills are in exceptionally clean condition as well. No signs of any overspray or anything like that. And then your entry plastics are all good. Being the active, you have the rubber floor, which just helps to keep it clean, obviously. Glove box, book pack is in here with all of your book packs in it as well. And then dashboard fascia, all pretty good. You know, a couple of really minor marks. Can you see? I'm battling the sunlight, aren't I? A couple of really minor marks. I tend to just show you everything so that you get as minor as they may be, so that you get an idea of exactly what it is that you're buying. Vents all working fine there. Looking at your headlining clean and tidy as well, as are your sun visors. I'll just take my camera off the seat so you can have a look at your seat trim. As you can see, the seat trim is very clean and tidy. Excuse my wallet on it. It's not hiding anything, just I'll move it, because you always get people go, oh, you're hiding something with that, but no, there you go. Seat trim really clean and tidy. You know, stupid little things like, look behind the rear seats. You can see how clean and tidy it is behind there. It's not full of mud and dust and, yeah, general sort of messiness. Let's go around to the driver's side. Driver's side of the vehicle. Driver's door card, again, clean and tidy. Inside the door card, clean and tidy. Electric window switches, etc., all good. Your door shuts this side, again, really nice and clean and tidy. Entry sill, we have some very minor wear on the entry sill there, but nothing major. That's your paint protection film edge there. And then your entry plastics, clean and tidy. I'll move that paper mat out the way so you can see your rubber flooring's all good. Pedal rubbers, those are all good. Your switches are here, so we have your rear diff lock, electric mirrors, security and your headlamp levelers. Now we have your little cup holder there, that's still all in good order as you can see, as is your dashboard vent. Actually, does that move to the right? Oh yeah, that's the one that does it right. Left, I'm doing the wrong one. That's up and down. Driver side seat, entry squab, as you can see, very clean and tidy. And then getting into the vehicle, top of your dashboard, clean and tidy. Your steering wheel. The steering wheel has a small amount of wear on it there, okay? On the whole, you've still got most of your factory texture on your steering wheel. They are known for wearing a bit on the Hiluxes. Airbags obviously good. Let's just fire it up for you. Obviously all of your lights come on fire up, do a systems check. And then, let's just turn that down a second. The only warning lights left on are to tell me I haven't got my seatbelt on and that the handbrake is on. Hopefully you can see temperature gauge all working fine, fuel gauge is all working fine, although not a lot in it, you know what it's like at the moment. We'll turn your interior lights on to door. We have this FM AM stereo unit here, which surprisingly still has the center button fitted to it, because they pop off on all of these actives and get lost. If you do want an upgrade on this, we can upgrade all of you in-car entertainment stuff. So if you want a touchscreen like Apple CarPlay unit or something like that, then we can fit that for you, and that will give you your Bluetooth telephone, your Bluetooth music, and then give you navigation off your phone. So always ask us for a quote if that interests you. Blower fans, obviously air conditioning, the all-important air conditioning it does have. Hazard warning lights. Down here we have your little additional ashtray type thing. Obviously your low range gearbox, your normal gearbox. We have heated mirrors. We have a button here that's been butchered at some stage. It's only the cover. So worst case scenario, you could just order up a replacement cover for it. They've obviously had some kind of switch fitted there. And then your power heat button and your 12-volt power there as well. But hopefully you can see the leather around your gear stick and everything is in really clean, tidy condition. We have a centre armrest with a bit of storage in it there. But you know, in between your seats, hopefully you can see there's no old McDonald's and yeah, just the normal sort of rubbish that gets in between your seats. Certainly does on my pickup anyway. And there we go. Oh, shall we show you under the bonnet? So we have bonnet pull there. A couple of minor tone chips right on the leading edge of the bonnet there. It probably shows up more when we open up the bonnet than it does when it's closed. We will get those touched up as well, okay? Just trying to find the bonnet pull whilst holding the camera. But hopefully you can see underneath the bonnet, really clean and tidy. It's not been a pit car or a quarry vehicle or anything like that. It seems to be very clean and tidy. Just your single battery on this one. There's your power steering fluid, your windscreen washer fluid is there, your coolant is there. There's your coolant, there's no contamination in that, it's all the correct colour. Brake fluid over there, that's all good as well. And everything is looking very clean and tidy underneath your bonnet, okay? This side. And there we go. So basically, last of the old shape Hilux, 2.5 D4-D active, 67,600 miles, one keeper from new, in what I would consider to be in very, very good condition for its age and its miles. For the pickup that it is, couple of minor touch-ins, the scratches there on the passenger rear quarter, those stone chips on the bonnet, a little bit on the door edges, but nothing major. We'll get that chassis cleaned off and treated like we do with all of our pickups. We don't have to do that. We just tend to do it as a matter of pride, if I'm honest with you. There are 60 to 70 photos of this pickup on our website. Our website is vanstoday.com. We are Vans Today Worcester, based in the centre of the country, offering you nationwide delivery, part exchange and finance. Feel free to give us a call on 01905 672 080 or email me sales@vanstoday.com. Thanks for looking at the video. If you're worried about who you're buying off, we've got nothing to hide. You will see our reviews on Google, our own website, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and all of that malarkey. Check us out, but I think you'll be quite pleased with those, because we are. And there we go. Thanks very much for looking. There's about 18 minutes of your life you're never going to get back, but hopefully it'll give you a good idea of exactly what it is that you're buying. Cheers.